someone can't accept us for who we are, then that just means that they're not destined to be a part of our life experience. She reaches for her flat iron every morning, every morning, every morning. She reaches for her flat iron every morning. But weaves and facades will not hide you in this transparent world, baby girl. Are you an image? An image. Are you an image? Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here, welcome back. Today I have a wonderful special treat for all of us, including myself. In a previous video, I shared a few introductory things about me, a fun get to know me, don't rush. So as we experience this channel together, you're gonna get a little bit of everything, right? You know how they say, Jill of all trades, master of none? Well, I'm a Jill of all trades and a master of some. So stay tuned for all the fun things that will be coming on this channel. I'm so excited, and I hope you're excited too. So today, if you didn't know, now you know. I also write. I'm a writer. Now, I haven't written in a little while, okay? I'll write some poetry here and there. I'll write an essay for grad school. I'm applying. Pray for me. I write every now and then, right? But I want to get back into the consistency of writing. A few years ago, I had the awesome pleasure of being a part of a slam poetry team, Urban Word NYC Poetry. Okay, if you've heard of them, awesome. If you've not heard of them and you have a teenager who loves to write, please check out Urban Word NYC. They are a phenomenal literacy-based organization. Shameless plug. Before we get started, a few of us want to know, because I know the questions are coming, what is slam poetry? So I will read for you, that way my thoughts are clear. Slam poetry is a competitive art event in which poets perform spoken word poetry in a live audience and a panel of judges. So when I performed, when I first competed, I competed in 2008 to be a part of the team. So you craft a few poems, and then you have to perform your poem in competition mode, like beast mode, okay? Going ham, okay, as people like to say. So you get on stage with your poetry. Your poem has to be a few minutes. So in the first round, if I remember correctly, in the first round of competition, your poem can be no more than about 2 minutes, right? In your second round, you may have the same 2 minutes, and in the last round, third round, it's 1 minute if you make it to the last round. So I had I think the poem that I have online, I can't remember correctly, was probably around 5 to 10 minutes. I don't think it's 10 minutes, probably around 5 minutes. But the last poem, the Grand Slam Championship poem, to make it on the team, it had to be a 1 minute poem. So that being said, in a later video, I will re-record the 1 minute poem for you, because that was not recorded online. But what is recorded online is the poem that got me to the final stage of competition. So again, slam poetry is a competitive form of poetry, where you're going up for bragging rights. Sometimes you win prizes, you win money, you win the opportunity to travel and go to different places. I have been blessed with the opportunity to travel, go to places like the Sundance Film Festival. I've been to Utah, right? Sundance. I have performed in Washington, D.C., many places, and we can talk about that in another video. So in slam poetry, it's not just poems. It doesn't have to be poems. Some folks are lyrical geniuses. They write raps, and you can kick your rap, and that can get you into the competition as well. You have a line of judges. They will vote on your poem, and your poem can score anywhere from a 10 to think it depends on whatever the lowest range is for them. So in order to make it to the next round of poetry, of the poetry slam, you need to score a certain amount of points. That being said, again, so slam poetry is a competitive form of poetry. It's different than just going to an open mic where you read a poem at an open mic. I'm trying to freestyle, but a poem can't come to my mind right now. Today's a beautiful day. With nothing in my way, I know I'm gonna slay. Today's a beautiful day. Okay, right off the dome, okay? That poem would not be scored, right? Because that would be me at an open mic, just flowing, freestyling. Maybe I'm rapping at an open mic. But when I take my poem from the open mic and I now get on a stage in front of judges with other poets or rappers, now I'm competing in a poetry slam. Once there are judges there, it is now a competition, and it is okay. So that's the difference between regular poetry and slam poetry. Next things up, I wanted to share a little bit about Urban Word NYC for those of us who are more interested. Maybe you are a teenager watching this video and you're excited about poetry. I'm still a teenager too. Maybe you have teenagers in your house, you know some, and maybe you're an auntie, a sister. I'm a big sister, and a teenager too. And you want to share this great resource with them. So I wanted to share a little bit about Urban Word NYC with you. Urban Word NYC's mission is to champion the voices of New York City youth by providing platforms for critical literacy, youth development, and leadership through free, and uncensored writing, college preparation, and performance opportunities. So that's Urban Word NYC for you. Their website is urbanwordnyc.org. I will link it or type it in the bar below. So if you're a teenager or you know teenagers, great organization to check out if you're interested in rapping, writing, building your literacy skills, literary skills. I was a part of this organization as a teenager. I still am a teenager, and therefore I had the amazing opportunity to compete in this poetry slam, which I had never heard of. I was literally about, just fresh off the boat from Jamaica. So I'm in a new country. I've never heard of slam poetry. I had not experienced it for myself. I grabbed the opportunity. I started going to the workshops. The opportunity came up to perform, and I was hesitant, very hesitant. I said no initially, and I had some peers that were a part of the workshop that supported me and pushed me to jump in, and from it became this beautiful experience. So this video is just a glimpse of my the big stage, the grand slam of the poetry competition, and I'm super proud for this poem. Thank you so much. And like, comment, subscribe. See you after the video. Enjoy.
You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. You are beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring you down, but they can crush you. She reaches for her flat iron every morning. First thing she grabs as she rises. It's a ritual from dawn till dusk, squeezing cosmetics into every inch of her purse that had space. If Covergirl made identity, she would have used it too. But they didn't, so she covered girl like the title. Brush black onto the black curtains that surrounds and covers her iris, never wanting them to look bare, at least not enough to see herself. Then peers widely at the gloss with her new brown eyes. It's chocolate or vanilla, and chooses chocolate. Not because she liked the color, but because it pulled attention from her lips. Full lips filling the rivers of her beauty and overflowing into the shallows of her nearly empty soul. She speaks only of herself. And if else, it's F this, F that, I'm a star, make-a-wish bitch, and I need some dick. I am at a stand, not believing one can be so shallow and filled with such self-hatred. It's as if she created her own world to counteract the pain. Well, Covergirl to go in, maybe lean to the right so they won't tell her to the left. She doesn't want to be ignored. But L'Oreal is not that real in reality, so she straps tight. I witness breast crying for freedom, and when that doesn't work, her ass cracks. Cracking the bars of respect she had too little room for in her purse, beside the cosmetics. Well, I guess it's the feeling of being wanted that counts. Counting the number of times she was shunned for not being pretty enough, or so she was told. Blanketing her exterior, she never took the time to love herself. Instead, girl hid behind her covers. She wants to be accepted so terribly. Nappy hair is unacceptable. Shampoo, blow dry, hot comb, oil sheen, and if that doesn't work, get $100 from Dave on to buy a pack of weed from the beauty store. 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, 8 plus 10-inch, or whatever amount it takes to hide her natural hair. And if that doesn't work, she adds lashes too. No, sir. I'm not wear my real ear. You mad? No man no want that. She wants to be what she sees on TV. Observe her in silence. Maybe Victoria should tell her that not all secrets are meant to be shared. So before she loses hers for the trillionth time, she should know what she's getting in return. Not unwanted babies that she carries very often to the clinic to get rid of, when there's some of us who can't have any. What did them babies ever do to her? Maybe Vicky should sing girl a song and tell her to cover strong. Maybe Lauren's song, doo-wop. Weaves and facades will not hide you in this transparent world. I only want to ask her one question. Are you an image or a reflection?
Such a powerful video, everyone. I mean, it was real, it was raw, and I hope we can all see a little bit of ourselves in this video. I pray that any area of our lives that we're covering something, right? Cover girl, cover guy. If we're hiding just to be liked or just to be accepted by whomever it is that we're around, that we realize that if someone can't accept us for who we are, then that just means that they're not destined to be a part of our life experience. And it's okay. I know that it hurts to let people go. I know that it hurts when people let us go, but we have to know that not everyone can make it to the top with us, right? Not everyone is destined to go to wherever it is that we are meant to go. So every time I watch this video, it stirs something in me. I think about my own life at the moment. Are there any areas where I'm pretending to be something I'm not? Are there any relationships that I am overcompensating just to be liked, and to evaluate those areas and to make a change where necessary. So I'll pray you appreciate it and you like the video. If you know someone that this would speak to, please share that video with them. Guys, blessings, love, peace, always. Thank you so much, and I will see you in another video.